What's your message to them?
I don't understand it. I don't think they understand how dangerous it will be if he ever, God forbid, becomes president.
Even Robert De Niro has warned of the dangers of supporting Trump, but some diehard fans refuse to acknowledge the gravity of the situation. Their ignorance not only harms themselves, but also jeopardizes our country's future and democratic principles. During an interview with Stephanie Ruse, Robert expressed his disbelief at those who dislike Trump yet still plan to vote for him. As actors, many of us share this sentiment and are alarmed by the lack of understanding among some people. History has shown that even in Nazi Germany, people underestimated Hitler because he appeared as a clown. The same goes for Mussolini. Trump's behavior is reminiscent of these leaders, but his followers are only making themselves look like bigger clowns.
He wants to go after his enemies. He wants to go after journalists and the news media. What about your industry?
I believe he will. The only thing that I would think is that what'll happen is that he'll go after these things like he always impulsive.
When the topic of ardent Trump supporters arises, the discourse inevitably turns to the state of our democracy. Rua posed a pivotal query. Is our democracy in jeopardy during this election? The discussion delved into a more profound comprehension of democracy, highlighting its core principle of discerning between what is right and wrong. Trump, in this context, holds no relevance. He simply behaves like a beast, and his track record speaks for itself. The actor confessed to being perplexed as to why people persist in supporting him, despite being aware of his transgressions. He hit the nail on the head when he described Trump and his supporters as exceedingly frightening.
I think that it is. I always keep saying democracy is great, of course, but democracy people take for granted. It's a word that some people don't even understand. They take it for granted. It's about right and wrong.
There are genuine concerns about the fate of the arts in the event of a Trump victory. His threats to target critics in the media are well known, which begs the question, what does this mean for the entertainment industry? An actor has expressed their own worries, highlighting the likelihood that Trump will impulsively go after those who oppose him. This raises troubling thoughts, but the actor has articulated their concerns with remarkable clarity and insight.
And he'll be stopped. There'll be pushback, a lot of it, and there might be as much pushback as needed, like in the streets, conflict that could happen, civil strife, because, but he will try it.
Trump's authoritarian tendencies, coupled with his oppressive conduct, raise concerns about the consequences of speaking out against him. Despite the lack of personal gain and potential backlash, the actor courageously uses their platform to speak the truth. Rua inquired about the actor's message to fellow celebrities who fear losing a portion of their fan base or risking their safety, but possess similar reach. The actor's bold response is commendable.
I think other people are going to have to stand up and just, because it's either that or you're going to find yourself in a situation that's so terrifying. We always hear about people from Eastern Europe.
The performer has come to understand the significance of America by listening to individuals from Eastern Europe, including Jews and Western Europe, recount their experiences with the Nazis. Although he initially rejected the notion of a leader like Hitler, the performer now acknowledges the possibility of such events occurring under the current administration due to interactions with individuals from Eastern Europe and Nazi Germany. Through these interactions, the performer has gained a deeper understanding of their perspectives. Additionally, the performer has responded adeptly to concerns about potential bullying by Trump.
It's not happening.
I'm pretty sure you were never bullied.
No.
The actor conveyed legitimate apprehensions about the political situation in the United States and the possible ramifications of a Trump victory. His own encounters influenced his views, which piqued the anchor's attention. She inquired if he had always been this politically invested. The actor's unease about the chaos that Trump supporters could create arises from their irrational conduct. Even someone like the actor finds their nonsensical behavior worrisome. It seems as though they are inviting provocation, especially from someone like the 80-year-old De Niro. The actor's response to this immaturity was commendable.
I'm sort of not indifferent, but I'm so angry about what's going on. I don't see how it can be avoided.
Do you think Joe Biden's the right guy?
We don't have a choice. And I think he is the right guy.
During a recent interview, the renowned actor Robert De Niro had some fiery words to share about President Donald Trump. The actor did not mince his words, and rightly so. He suggested to Joe Biden that he should keep the fight going and hit Trump hard every chance he gets. De Niro believes that challenging bullies like Trump is the only way to deal with them. He added that Trump is not just any bully, but a dumb one at that. As a lifelong New Yorker, De Niro has always been vocal about his dislike for Trump. He sounded the alarm about who Donald Trump really was back in 2016 when he warned that the country didn't fully grasp the true nature of this con artist. Unfortunately, not enough people paid attention to his warnings, and Trump was elected as the President of the United States. 4 years later, as the country faces a crucial election, De Niro believes that it is time for people to listen to what he and others had been saying about Trump all along. He hopes that Biden will confront Trump head-on and expose him for the con artist that he is. The actor's comments come at a time when the country is grappling with multiple issues, including the COVID-19 pandemic, racial injustice, and economic instability. Many Americans are looking for a leader who can guide them through these difficult times and restore the country's reputation on the global stage. De Niro's words of caution and advice should not be taken lightly. He is a respected figure in the entertainment industry and has always been vocal about his political views. His message to Biden is clear: do not hold back. Hit Trump hard every chance you get. It is time to challenge the bully and expose him for who he really is. The question is, will people listen?
Then this moment is about decency and democracy to you?
It's decency and right and wrong, and democracy follows. You have to know how to behave in order to make the democracy work.
During a recent interview, a well-known actor expressed his genuine concern for the state of our society. He emphasized the importance of listening to people like him who are speaking out against injustices and warning about the dangers of blindly following those who seek to harm others. He explained that if we do not heed these warnings, we may soon find ourselves facing a world where people we once knew or thought we knew suddenly shift their allegiance. Some people may do this out of self-preservation, while others may truly believe in the cause they are supporting. However, the actor pointed out that what is truly disturbing is when we walk into a restaurant or other public place and see familiar faces just going along with it, not standing up against the injustice that is happening right in front of them. This kind of behavior is sneaky and deeply disappointing. The actor went on to stress that there should come a point where we have to draw the line and say no more. We cannot continue to allow these injustices to go unchecked. We must stand up for what is right, even if it means going against the majority or risking our own safety. It is only through such courage and conviction that we can hope to create a better world for ourselves and future generations. The actor's words serve as a powerful reminder that we all have a role to play in creating a more just and equitable society, and that we must never stop fighting for what is right.
Would you ever play Donald Trump?
Never. There's nothing about him, there's not one redeeming thing in him that I can see, ever. And it's funny, I was just thinking that he actually became president. He could have done good things.
De Niro expressed his concerns about the presumptive GOP presidential nominee, stating that he is truly a sick individual who should not be anywhere near the presidency. He explained that he is tired of simply calling him names, but instead believes that Trump is a con artist who has avoided consequences for far too long. When asked what he would say to Trump now, De Niro responded that he sees him as more than just a con artist. He is genuinely ill and has somehow managed to infiltrate our political system. De Niro was then asked if he would consider playing Trump in a movie, given his history of negative roles. His response was nothing short of fascinating. On the flip side, Hope Hicks was seen taking the stand with unease in Donald Trump's trial regarding the illicit hush money. Hicks was the first member of Trump's team to spill the beans on their unethical dealings. When questioned about the branding strategy, Hicks shifted the responsibility to Trump himself, commending him for the campaign's messaging. However, Hicks, a former close confidant of Trump, was visibly shaken as she made her way past him to testify. Trump's piercing gaze did nothing to calm Hicks's nerves. Hicks, who is known for her unwavering loyalty to Trump, approached the stand with trepidation, introducing herself to the jurors with a shaky voice. "My name is Hope Charlotte Hicks, and my last name is spelled Hicks," she stuttered, revealing her anxiety. Hicks, who played a pivotal role in Robert Mueller's investigation into Trump's connections to Russia, also served as his communications director in the White House. When questioned about the Access Hollywood tape, Hicks admitted that she was deeply concerned upon receiving an email about it, knowing that it could tarnish Trump's image. Hicks confirmed her attendance at a 2015 meeting at Trump Tower where Trump and his associates allegedly plotted to suppress unfavorable stories. David Pecker, former tabloid boss, testified that Hope Hicks was involved in talks regarding silencing women who claimed to have had affairs with President Trump. Texts between Hicks and Trump's associate Michael Cohen were presented as evidence, revealing Hicks urging Cohen to pray that allegations made by Stormy Daniels would remain hidden. Manhattan prosecutors claim that Cohen paid off Daniels and worked with American Media, Inc. to silence another woman, Karen McDougal, in an effort to protect Trump's reputation. They also allege that Trump falsified business records to cover up these payments, with the plan being hatched during a 2015 meeting at Trump Tower. Robert Darrow and others argue that Trump's presidency is a serious threat to America, as he disregards democratic rules and behaves like a bully, endangering our way of life. It is crucial that we unite and reject Trump's divisive tactics, standing up for what is right and protecting our country from the damage he inflicts. We cannot allow him to continue down this dangerous path. Let us know which of these points resonates with you, and stay up to date with the latest political news and Trump's trials by subscribing.